Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem. It's called HIndex. Given a array of integers called citations, where citations of I is the number of citations a researcher received for their ith paper. Return the researcher HIndex. Okay, and the HIndex according to Wikipedia is defined as the maximum value of H that the given researcher has published at least H papers that have each been cited at least H times. What that means? Because yeah, I read this times multiple times to try to understand it. However, if you look at this example, I guess we could understand it quite easily. So we have these papers, and the output should be 3. Because why? Because the researcher has right now 5 papers, okay? And for each paper we have for the first one we have 3 citations, the second 0, 6, 1, 5. And since the researcher has 3 papers with at least 3 citations each, and the remaining 2 with no more than 3 citations each, their H index is 3. So for this one, the index will be 1. So let's just, I know it's sometimes this problem, a lot of people say, it's not easy, or maybe it's not easy to understand. So first of all, if we don't understand anything, let's just take a hint. So we said approach to sort. What are the possible values of H indexed? A faster approach is to use extra space. Okay, so all the hint is in the problem. Let's just look at what an H index. So if you are in an interview, and right now we are in this problem that we don't understand what is an H index. If let's say that I read it and I didn't understand it, so I will ask my interviewer, okay, can you just describe more because I didn't understand this one. So let's just try to read here, and this article is about okay, the definition and purpose. The H index is defined as a maximum value of H such that given author or runner has published at least H papers at each papers that have each been cited at least H times. So if we looked at this one, and we say that the index is designed to improve upon similar measures such that total number, we don't care about that. So for this example, we have this will be the H papers, and this will be the most papers that was appeared H times. So for this one, we have this and we have this. So we just more than citations. So this is what we talk about. So if you don't understand it, I guess I hope you understand it right now. But let's just try to think about it, and I'll tell you something. When I do the solution, I guess maybe you could understand it better. So let's just start in the code. So the problem, it will be, first we want to get the H index. What is the H index? It's defined the maximum value of H such that the given researcher has published at least H times. So let's just say that we want to get a number that the publisher has published at least H time, such that given researcher has published at least H time papers that are okay. So for this one, we are saying again we have 3, 0, 6, 1, and 5, and the researcher has 5 papers as you can see right now, and in total of each of them we have these quotations, like each number is representing a specific quotation citation, sorry. And since the researcher has 3 papers with at least 3 citations, we have 3 and 5 and 6, and remaining 2 with no more than 3, 0 and 1. Okay, so their H index is 3. So that's it. So let's just try to try to how to find this H index, because if you understand it, okay, we understand it, how we can find it. So first, a good approach, I guess, is when we talk about the maximum, it's a good approach is to sort, and we want to get a hint, and with the good approach is to sort the array. So we will make sure that the biggest are in the end and the smallest are in the beginning. So let's just try to make a sort array. Let's to sort this array. The sort A and B, it will be A minus B. Okay, so right now we sort the array. So what we're going to do, let I equals 0, and I will say I will make a while loop, while I is less than citation.length. Okay, and you will understand why I will make the other this one citation of citation dot, let's say that citation dot length minus 1 will be in let n will equals citation dot length n minus 1 minus I, and I will say while I less than the length and the position of and this position is bigger than I. This index is bigger than I. We'll increase I plus 1, I plus plus, and we return I. So what's going on? So first of all, let's just try to walk you through the code. So we sort the application because right now we want to get the maximum value of the H index, which was being was appeared H amount of times. So because of that, we will just get we will sort the array. So right now let's just do this one as an example and just try to walk you through the solution. So first of all, we have this array. Sorry. We have this array. Let's just, and we sort this array. So the array will equals like that. It will be 0 and 1 and 3 and 5 and 6. Okay. And we have the I, you can call it answer of result, this or I, like it doesn't matter. Call it whatever you want. And we have this I, and this I will be the H index that we are going to return. So what I'm going to say that, because the H index again is the H index is the maximum value of H. The given researcher has published at least each paper, at least each papers that have been cited at least each time. So we have this number is 3, and the 3 was at least was published at least 3 times, and it was the maximum, because someone say, okay, maybe we could use 1 because 1 was 4 times, not 3 times, so 1 is more, but 1 is not the maximum, 3 is the maximum. Okay, so we search for the maximum. So right now we have in this maximum, the H index for this one is 3, because 3 was appeared 3 times, and it's the biggest one. We can say 1 because 1 was appeared 4 times, but 3 is bigger than 1, so we take 3. So I will after sorting the array, I will say that, okay, let's just make sure that we are getting this index. Let's see that how this works. So I will walk you through the code. So I first will be 0. So let's call the citation of I for this one. So if I less than length, this, I guess this is quite understandable. But this one we talk about because we want the biggest. Again, let's just look at we want the maximum value of h. So I want 3, I don't want 1. So I want the maximum 1. So I'll start from the end and I'll say, okay, if citation of n minus 1 minus I, n minus 1 is, let's just make n minus 1 is 4. Okay, minus I, it will be minus 0, so it will be equals 4. n minus 1 minus I, n minus 1 is 4 and minus I is 0, so it will 4, so we are here. So it will be 6. Is 6 bigger than I is 0? Yes. Okay, so increase I plus 1. So right now I will equals 1. Okay, so just make another loop. If I less than n, yeah, I is less than n. Okay, so if citation of n minus 1 minus I is bigger than I, so citation the n minus 1, n minus 4 minus I, it will be 1. The value of this one is 5. Is it minus bigger than I? Yep. So okay, add 1, so it will be 2. So let's just make a loop again. So I will say, okay, I is less than n. Yes, I is less than n. If citation citation of the index n minus 1 minus I bigger than I. So let's see. N minus 1 is 4 and I 2, so it will be 2. So it will be 3. So 3, yeah, 3 is bigger. So plus plus, so it will be 3. When we do this one, the last one, it will be okay. I smaller than n. Yup. I 3 and n is 5. If citation n minus 1 minus I bigger than I, let's just see. Citation 4 and 3, it will be 1, and the index of 1 is also 1, so it will be 1. No, this is not true, so this while loop is end and we return I, so I 3, and that's it. So I hope my solution was quite good. I hope my solution was quite understandable. If you like my solution, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you in future problems.